Good morning, my fellow traders. Hope you all enjoying your weekend. And of course, if you're watching my video in the evening, at night, or in the afternoon, then good afternoon, good evening, and good night as well. So before I start my video, I want to start with saying something. That when I show you my weekend's video, I show you the whole week's results, the whole week's trading activity, what I've did, what I've avoided, how I've taken some trades, how I've managed some trades, some trading psychology lessons. And when you're watching these videos, I'm sure, because I used to be like that, and I'm sure every trader, a beginner, thinks like that. I'm sure when I show you these videos, winners, some big winners, some losses as well. Some of you, they focus on the winners only. You say, yes, trading is something very exciting and very easy. And if Omar can do it, we can do it. Of course, that is possible. If I can do it, if I can show you some trades that is happening every week and that is running successfully every week, most of them, then you can do it as well. But in the real world, in the real life, when you are taking the trades with the real money, it seriously plays out with your emotions. You get stressed out sometime if your risk management is not good. You get angry as well if your trade are running in a profit and then immediately goes in a loss. That is so frustrating. That needs a lot of mental exercise, a lot of work in your trading. But if your trading psychology is strong, if your mental emotions are strong, if you can overcome your emotions and get emotionless, which is impossible, but at least work hard in your emotions, then trust me, you can make money in trading. Now, talking about emotions, I want to show you the trade that I've taken, and that was a roller coaster ride for me. That was really a stressful trade, but of course, for me, it is not stressful because I have seen these type of trades from so many years, and I know what price action can do in these type of situations. I was not scared. A very good example of this trade that I have taken personally right here, which is my pullback entry bullish. If you are my student, you know what entry pattern is that. Now, not only that, I talk about these entries in my YouTube video. So if you're someone who just watched me on YouTube, you know these entries as well. And plus, I've mentioned this entry in my live session so that everything is transparent that yes, I have taken this trade. And I've also mentioned this trade in my live session, shown this trade in the live session when it was in a loss. So first, let's see the clip from the live session, then I'll come back and we can talk about this trade. Okay, NZD USD, very choppy. I've taken this trade. That is still running, not sure how it's gonna go, but that was a valid pullback entry, and my take profit was right here, 0.5745. Not sent as an alert, but that's my own trade. Stop loss is right here. Let's see how this goes, but a valid entry. That is my entry, my own entry, which I've not sent as an alert, but it's still below the price, and this trade is still running. In case you want to take it, it's totally up to you. Awesome. Now you see the trade was running at that time. I've said if you want to take it, of course, with the members where I was doing my live session. I've said that if you want to take it, it's totally up to you. Now, what do you see here? Of course, the price break above 50 EMA. We had a nice pullback. The price forms a bullish engulfer above 50 EMA. And then it quickly pushes up, almost hitting my take profit. Now, I was really excited and I was already prepared that, yes, it's going to hit my take profit one. And I'll be out of this trade, at least move my stop loss to break even, and then let my second trade run risk free. Of course, if you're a beginner, stick with 1-to-1 rather than sticking with the bigger targets. First get profitable, then try to manage your trade. It is my suggestion to all the new beginners. Pushes up, almost hitting my take profit. Pushes back down, almost hitting my stop loss. I've seen the situation multiple times throughout my trading career. And that didn't scare me, of course, because my stop loss is there. I was prepared to take this loss. Then immediately pushes back up again, hitting, almost about to hit my take profit with few pips away. Then pushes back down again. Pushes back up again, almost hitting my take profit, and then pushes back down again. Now you see the roller coaster ride. You see how your emotions can play out. You might be ending up taking your profits right here, or you might be ending up taking a profit right here with this wick, with the fear that market might not give you another chance, and you just cut out right here. And then what happens? Price pushes back up, down, and then pushes way above your take profit. Now at this situation, you might be doing revenge trading. How? Because you ended up taking the profits here. Now you're angry that why didn't you take your full profits? You might be entering right here, which is risky. The price might pushes back down here. Same thing happened right here. It just pushes lower and you might lose everything which you have just made here, which is also wrong. And this is also wrong. Instead, let your trades run, set your stop loss, accept the loss before you take your trades, and never take your profits until it hit your stop loss or take profit. Otherwise, in the long run, if you do that every time, your losses will be more, but your profits will be less, because with the fear you are coming out of the trades very early. In the long term, you will not make money. So a good example of a strong trading psychology, strong mindset, and it is a part of the trader's life. If you overcome the fear and the greed, then you can make money. Now, who knows, this trade goes all the way up to here. Now here it didn't happen. My take profit 1 was hit, then I was out at break even. But who knows, this time it will go all the way up and I make good money here. That is a part of trading. So I want to give you this lesson here and I hope you have learned something out of that, because watching my videos, you don't go through all these stressful up and down and roller coaster ride. You just see the take profits. That is why I want to keep you guys informed with these type of emotions as well. If you're watching me or someone else's trades, then make sure you are looking at all the hard work behind your trades, all the emotions behind those trades before the price pushes up, hitting your take profits. Next, I want to show you this pair, which is a very popular pair, EURUSD. Now, this pair, last week, not this week, I've sent this zone to my members to look for valid sell trades. Right here, as you can see, this number was this level right here. So we were paying attention to this level for counter trend sell trades. Now, what happened is the price didn't form any sort of condition. Did I enter blindly right here? No, I didn't. Instead, I was looking at the next level to take my sell trades. But from this level, I was waiting for the price to come back down, retest, and then look for the buy trades. Of course, I didn't get an entry condition. Now, on the way up, if you are my student, we have a valid pullback entry right here that ended up hitting your take profit easily to this level. I have not taken this trade, but if you are my student, you might have taken this because you know all the rules of entry right here, all the way from this candle to this zone. It is nice 87 pips of take profit that could hit easily. Again, I've not taken this trade, but I have taken these trades, one here and one here. Now you can say, Omar, you are just saying that you have taken this trade. I'm not just saying that. First, this trade right here, I've already mentioned that in my report, which is right here. So I've clearly mentioned that this pair has a level of resistance above the price, and if the price at this level, I will go short with my entry conditions, right? So I've sent this level to my members to look for the entry condition. Now with that, I've also mentioned this trade in my live session to look for a condition. If you are my member, Priority Plus member, of course, you get regular updates every week. For now, once a week, and we see the potential buying or selling opportunity in the live session where I've mentioned that. So first, let's see the clip from that. Then I'm going to show you how the students can learn from these trade alerts and these zones. Right here, we are now in the level of resistance. You should have received the report from me as well. So just bearish engulfer I want to see. Now for the bearish engulfer, it is very important to see a strong bearish engulfer that covers the body as well with the wick. Where the wick is very important for the strongest entry. If it doesn't cover the wick, that is not a strong entry. So bearish engulfer with the body is something I want to see. Otherwise, double top is something, it's a very strong entry. For that, you can always mark your rejection zone. For example, if you're not an aggressive trader, you say, I want to enter with an extra confidence. The double top looks something like this. So for that entry, you want to see a pullback, then a push back up, and a rejection with the bearish engulfer, red candle or 382 candle. That is a less aggressive entry. Otherwise, we are in the level of resistance. We are overbought in the RSI with a strong bearish engulfer. It will be a valid sell signal and price will likely to push down from here. Perfect. So as you can see, you have seen in the live session, I've clearly mentioned that we are getting overbought and we are also getting a nice double top pattern. So that's a minor double top. I've taken that and that nicely hit my take profit of what? 1.5 to 1 reward to risk ratio. Now I've got a message from a student in MMTA that how shall we look at the stops and target? I've clearly mentioned that yes, an ATR above the candle or 77 pips right here. Or if you want to keep a tighter stop loss, you can also use approximately for your stops and targets. So right here, 50 pips stop loss. For the tighter stop loss, take profit was 1.5 to 1 reward to risk ratio. But immediately after that, price formed a bullish engulfing pattern. That is one of the entry condition as well. Now I've sent a trade alert to the members, which is right here, GBPCAD. Now I've clearly mentioned similar pattern found on EURUSD. So a pullback entry bullish right here, and similar pattern formed exact same time at EURUSD as well. Now, for the keyboard warriors, I've taken this trade. That's a screenshot of my live account. I've entered the stop order and my IC market account is connected right here. That is my entry, as you can see, on 13th of March, and my order was submitted as well. As you can see, all the details right here. I've taken this trade in my live account as well, and that nicely hit my take profit. First, we have taken the sell trade. Then we have taken the buy trade. How nicely the price is giving us conditions and how nicely we are taking money from it. Now, GBPCAD, the trade I've just shown you, the screenshot, it is right here. This trade is still running. Please don't go for it at this point. It might not play out, but it's totally up to you. So right here, enter right here. But this trade pushes lower, but the other one pushes higher, and that hit the take profit. So that is how the market works. A nice trending market, it might pushes up from here, it might not. If it does, that's my take profit hit, and that was one of the trade alerts sent to the members with that. The other trade that is also in the loss at this point, we'll see how it goes, but out of 3, out of 4, 2 take profit, 1 EURUSD, 2 is still running, and one more trade I want to show you, which is right here, AUDCAD. The trade alert was sent to the members, and that quickly pushed up, hitting our take profit easily right here. Same trade, trending market, above 50 MA, bullish engulfer, that nicely pushed higher. So that is how we take the trades. Some winners, some losses, but overall we are still in profits. Now, these are the trades I send you to the members to show you the conditions. Now it is your job to find the trades, to find the conditions. Then maybe email me if you're a member and ask me, Omar, if that's a valid entry or not. I will definitely let you know if that's a valid entry or not. That is how you learn. Just don't rely on trade alerts. If you rely on signals, then you will never get better in your trading. So, talking about conditions, the other conditions, let me show you a few trades that we have taken in the live session that I've clearly mentioned in the live session with the exact same entries. Now, with the trade alerts, I might have sent 3, but if you look at the market, we got multiple conditions out there. For example, this trade right here, EURCHF, not one of my best performing pair, but it is right here, clearly mentioned in the live session to look for buy signal. If you are watching my live session, if you're watching my videos carefully, then you're someone who's making money as well. So first, let's see the clip from a live session, then I'll come back and we can talk about this pair. EURCHF is nicely broken above, so just a pullback and a bullish engulfer. That is all I'm looking at. Buy trades for EURCHF with the pullbacks and a confirmation like bullish engulfing pattern. If you want to sell this pair, nice one. See that how nicely the price pushes up. I've entered a few pips below. If you follow me, that after this big candle, I decided to enter at the half of this candle, and that nicely hit my take profit as well. Now, clearly mentioned in my live session to look for buy trades only with a pullback, with a bullish condition, which we had, and that also hit the take profit. Exact same condition that played out right here, exact same condition that played out on EURUSD, exact same condition we took on GBPCAD, which is still running. That might have not played out, that might play out. So that is how we need to look at the markets. Stay calm, stay disciplined, sit back, look at the setups, don't get greedy. Don't look at the noise of the market like the other people are saying to you. Don't do that. Don't do this. If you know your rules, if you know your strategies, if your strategies are back tested, then follow your own strategies. Let's look at one more pair that was clearly mentioned in my live session. Now, these are the conditions that is not just mentioned in the live session. I teach you guys these conditions in my videos every other day if you watch me on my YouTube video. So, but on my live session, of course, you get some mentorship. If you are my priority member, you get full mentorship if you are my student. So right here, when this pair was right here in this zone, I've clearly mentioned that now get prepared to take your entries, because now we are in the level of resistance, and if the price forms a strong bearish condition, which we had a strong bearish engulfer right here, and that nicely hit 1.4 to 1 reward to risk ratio target, 169 pips of take profit. What else do you need if you know the conditions, if you know the rules? Clearly mentioned this level in the live session. Nice bearish engulfer on a daily, nice bearish engulfer on 4 hour. That happened first, and that nicely pushed lower, hitting my take profit. So clearly mentioned, clearly taken, without ifs, without buts, no confusing statements. Just look for your conditions. Then my strategies goes for all the markets. If you're looking at maybe indices, forex, whatever you're looking at, it goes for all the markets. So this time I've sent the report for indices as well. We are still waiting for the price to get to those zones. We have also got some new levels for indices, which I'm going to send to the members over the weekend. We are getting so many nice zones this week. So hopefully we get some good opportunities for indices this next week. But one zone that was discussed in the live session, as you can see, how nicely that price forms a bearish engulfer and how nicely it pushes lower. I've not taken this entry, but I've mentioned this zone to the member that look for this zone for the possible rejection and then a continuation towards the downside. So let's see the clip because everything is there recorded, transparent, no ifs, no buts, no confusing statements. And let the price pull back to the zone above. Bearish engulfers double top, that is my entry. Simply, but this candle must close, daily candle must close like this to use this upper level for your resistance anchor. Then we have next support. Perfect. So you see that right bearish engulfer that pushes lower, a pin bar that pushes lower, and that pushes lower some nice pips and nice badass pips off right here, 1,000 points right here. The price pushes lower. Finally, I want to end with NATGAS. Now, this week, not many zones played out for commodities because we are still waiting for the price to get to some zones for the possible entries. But here on NATGAS, this zone was mentioned to the members to look for the possible sell entries. Clearly mentioned in the report that NATGAS is pushing higher. We have a major level above marked in red. This level serves a valid counter trading zones. Therefore, I'll keep an eye on this zone for the potential sell trades on smaller time frame if the price reaches to this area for as long as conditions are met. So, right here, what do you see? A nice pin bar on a daily that was clearly mentioned in my YouTube videos. I've not taken this trade on a daily, but that clearly goes with my condition and that nicely pushed down on all three platform. Pin bar daily pushed down. On EMIX as well, pin bar that pushed down as well. Again, I've not taken this trade, but the zone was clearly mentioned because we were prepared for the sell-off from this zone. We were not entering the buy trades because sometimes what people do, they see the market pushing higher and higher with the FOMO, they start entering here. But I got my members prepared for the sell-off from these zones. So at least they won't be buying at my levels because they know that Umar have sent these levels. It is more likely the price is going to react from these levels. Doesn't matter if there's a condition or not, but that nicely pushes down. Sell-off happens and that saved you for the potential losses. If you are a total beginner and if you're just looking at the market with the naked eyes without knowing what level is there. But for us, we had this level there that we were prepared for the price is likely going to push down, and that nicely has happened. Then we have US cocoa, we have palladium, we have platinum, we have copper, we have multiple commodities I've sent to the members, we have DAX, everything we discuss in the groups, in the report, at least that give you some good help to take your trading decision. And then if you're my student, of course, that is moneymarkers.uk. It's not moneymakers, it's moneymarkers.uk. Then choose a plan if you are someone who really interested to learn my system, who like my system, who have seen me, who followed me from a couple of years. Then trust me guys, that is just a one-time investment for you. That is all you need. With that, you get these two plans for free. That is a lifetime plan and these two as well with this plan only. So if you want to take your trading to the next level, if you really want to learn a real strategies without confusing statements, without ifs and buts, clear rules, then it is for you. At least you will know what to look in the market. Of course, I'll not say that after finishing this course, you will become profitable just in the next day. It takes time. It is a process. You do back testing. You know the rules. You look at the market like a pro in the beginning. Then you start making money eventually. Because then you know all the strategies. Then you know all the rules. You can make your own rules. You can do discretionary style of trading, but in that discretion, you know that you are taking a right direction in the trade rather than taking a blind trade. So it is a plan that will help you to become profitable and full-time trader. If you really want to make trading your career, your business, then you need to have a right education, which is right here. Of course, it's not a sales page. It is something because I get this question asked a lot. What shall we do if you want to become a trader? Of course, you need to get a right education. It is from me. Or it is from someone else. Make sure that someone is teaching a right strategy. You follow them. You have seen them from years. You have seen the strategies live, not just talking about the courses. You have seen those strategies, those entries in the live market. Only then you are convinced to get their courses or education. So it's totally up to you how you want to decide and who you want to decide to get the right education. So that's the plan for you if you want to. And if you have any questions regarding these plans, DM me or email me at support@moneymarkers.net. If you want to get detailed information, make sure you watch this video as well. That will give you full information what to expect from the plan and what lessons you can see from these plans. If you are looking at these two plans, the videos is linked right here to watch what to expect from these two plans as well. So with that being said, let's start our analysis with NATGAS, gold, silver, crude oil, starting with natural gas. And I hope you've got some good value out of the first part. If yes, please hit a like button for me. It really helps me in the YouTube algorithm. Share this video with your fellow traders so that they can also become a part of money markets and start learning from me, and so that we can all trade together. So starting our analysis with natural gas. So price pushed lower and we did not get any sort of condition above 20 EMA. No conditions mean no entries. Now, previously we got a condition on a daily on 20 at 20 EMA. Price forms a bullish engulfer. That was a clear signal that price is going to push up from here. Now, when there is no condition from 20 EMA, price likely forms a condition at 50 EMA. That is talking about on a daily time frame. A good example of that is all the way from here, price forms a condition at 50 EMA and then at 50 EMA, not at 20 EMA, and then right here at 50 EMA with a good rejection at 50 EMA. There is no condition at 20 EMA, but right here at 50 EMA. It can repeat right here. If you see the patterns, pullback, pushes up, double top, push down, then reject from 50 EMA, then a pullback, 50 EMA, an entry condition, push back up, 50 EMA, bullish engulfer pushes back up, 20 EMA pushes back up. Now this time there is no condition at 20 EMA. It might pulse down again and forms bullish engulfer above 50 EMA. Now there is a chance that price goes down below 50 EMA with one candle exactly like this price goes down and then closes back up. Now there might be lots of panic right here when the price do that. But for me, I wait for the close. That is why very important to wait for the close. If that happens, price pushes back up. For the daily, that is a confirmed buy signal and price will likely to push up. It might form double top here, reject from here, push down and then continue to push up because we are still in an uptrend. So that is something on a high time frame. Now coming back on 4 hour. On 4 hour, I'm looking at this level below, which is right here, these numbers in blue. Feel free to mark these in the zones on your charts. I've mentioned these numbers in my last video as well. So for now, we have no condition. If there is another push up, price forms a bearish engulfer. If one candle closes above 50 EMA, then second candle closes back below 50 EMA, then that is my sell signal and I'm going to go short to this green zone. From this green zone, if the price forms bullish engulfer like this or double bottom, I'm going to go long from here. So keep an eye. It is a very crucial zone, a very good level. And then after that, we have this level. But for now, I'm looking at this level for the possible rejection and a continuation towards the upside. But I won't be expecting a big bounce. I'm expecting a bounce that is enough to cut your profits. Then I'll come out and wait for the price to break above 50 EMA and then start to look for my continuation buy trades. If you're someone who want to manage your trades after the bounce, it's totally up to you. If you want to move your stop loss to break even, but entry condition is must right here. So look for bearish trades for now. I also want to give you a heads up if the price pushes down here, no condition, pushes back up here, forms a bearish engulfer, I'm still gonna go short as long as I'm seeing, as long as there is no entry condition. If there is an entry condition only, then I'm gonna go long from here. So that is on capital.com. Looking here on NEMEX now. Simply bearish engulfers I'm looking at for the smaller time frame. We might get a double top here as well. First top is a double top here and that also push the price lower. That is not a very good signal, but looking at the first rejection, we might see another rejection, then the price can push lower again. Otherwise, bearish engulfer is something I'm looking at. Now, it is very important to see how the market opens. If it opens above 50 EMA, then yes, we are just looking for the buy trades and price will likely to push up. If it stays below 50 EMA, then just look for your sell condition and condition I've just mentioned and look for your buy trades from these numbers in blue. Otherwise, I'm just looking for bearish trades. That is all I'm looking at, or buy trades from here, or buy trades if the price open above 50 EMA. Wait with patience and only enter your trades with conditions. Now here on AUDCAD, simply we have a good gap below 50 EMA and we have a very likely chance that we can get a possible bearish engulfer below 50 EMA. If that happens, I'm gonna go short from here till when 3.689 goes to 3.869. I do trade on AUDCAD because it is my broker as well for NATGAS only and few other commodities like wheat and other soft commodities. So for now, I'm just looking for bearish trades as long as we stays below 50 EMA. But in the long term, again, we are bullish. And I'm expecting some good rejection from 50 EMA and price will likely to push up from here. Now, talking about conditions, on AUDCAD, that still can push up from here without giving you any sort of condition on smaller time frame, and we can start to look for the buy trades. I mean, if the price pushes up from here, we have a bullish candle above 50 EMA. That is one of the buy signal as well for me, but that did not engulf the previous candle. That is why it is considered to be a very weak buy signal. So look for these conditions I've just mentioned. If there is no conditions, don't trade. But if there is a condition, the one I've mentioned, then go for it. That is why I show you my weekends video so that you can see how the conditions looks like. And if you have not seen the first part of the video, please go back and see those parts so that you can learn how we can take the trades. Coming in gold. Now I've just adjusted my Fibonacci retracement, which is right here from the top to the zone right here. Just using the lower level at this point because totally depends on my own discretion. Now, if you have used the upper level, in that case, that hit 50% retracement. But for me, I'm choosing to use the lower level. But upper level is fine as well if you use the upper level. The entry of 50% has been triggered. Again, that's going to be very risky entry. The reason I'm saying that is because we are overbought. We are a bearish engulfer. Looking at this bearish engulfer, I'm expecting a deep pullback. So I will not recommend anyone to take aggressive entry, but if you choose to, then stop loss can be below this pattern, take profit can be 1.618 retracement. So that is something if we are using the upper level. But for the lower level, 50% is right here. That is a buy limit order, take profit can be 1.618 retracement. That can be painful trade, but I will recommend if you are using this 50% retracement, then take your profits, chunk of profit, maybe in a way up, right here, and then right here, manage your trades. Otherwise, our safest entry is a pullback above 50 EMA, bullish engulfer. That is all I'm looking at. If we have a good retracement to this zone below, which is right here, in that case, price will come inside the anchor support and then price will likely to shoot up from here. Otherwise, this is a bearish engulfer. The ATR is $15. I'm expecting at least $15 push down all the way from here, which is something like this at least. It can go further, it can retest 20 EMA as well and then bounce up from here. So pullback entry or aggressive entry I've just mentioned. Looking at this bearish engulfer, expect a good retracement, at least $15 move I'm expecting out of gold. That is just entry. $15 will be a take profit, $15 above will be your stop loss for gold. Here on silver, exactly the same. 50% has been triggered and we can see a possible spike from here. But looking at this bearish candle, I'm expecting some pullbacks. That could pullback, it could be above 50 EMA. Pullback could be till this zone below, which is 33.04, goes to 33.20. From where I might see a bullish engulfer, that is my less aggressive entry, a pullback entry simply, and then I'm going to go long. If the price continue to push up, keep on pushing up, the zone above is right here, these numbers in blue. It is the zone from where I'm expecting some counter trend sell trade, a good sell off from these zone. So either a pullback entry, which is the safest entry above 50 EMA, aggressive entry has been triggered, take profit can be till this zone right here, and then look for the sell trade from these zones. So only buying trades, silver will likely push up from here. But pullback is very likely from silver, looking at this good bearish engulfing pattern. Lastly, we have crude oil. Crude oil is just ranging sideways. Now again, if you look here, that is the little range formed. All I want to see a breakout above this high or a breakout below these lows. Otherwise, I'm not taking any trades. I have some good badass trades with this aggressive entry right here, with this bearish engulfer, short trade, with this double bottom pattern, long trades. What else do you need that follows my rule? I have a good trade from this double top that was sent to the members zone. I'm talking about this zone. I'm talking about then pullback entry, bearish, double top. So many trades we have taken in crude oil. Now stay back, wait for the breakout. Don't be greedy and don't just try to enter every single trade. Once I see a breakout above, I start to look for my buy trades, and that signals the price is going to push up from here, and we're going to only go for long trades. If the price break below these lows in this range, then we have a signal that price is going to push down from here. I'm only going to look for the pullback entry bearish till the next level of support, which I'm going to mention in my upcoming videos. Crude oil run heavily with fundamentals. Be very careful. Wait for the clear trend, and this level will likely to break looking at the fundamentals out there. So wait for the clear breakout, and then we're going to decide what to do next, buy or sell, which I'm going to keep you guys informed in my upcoming videos. So that is it for the long weekends video. Hope you got a value and I hope you have learned something out of it. If yes, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, so that we can all trade together and trade efficiently. Hope you trade green. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have an awesome weekend. Take care.